Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Tennessee Volunteers against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first here. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
Looking deep in the very first play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Wow, they're wasting no time going for the jugular here. First snap of the game, and they're taking a big shot down the field. You love the aggressive nature of the play caller. Clearly all week they saw this in the game plan, the opportunity to take a shot early in the game, and they do it right off the bat.
Pulls it in. It's Staley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Tackle, but forced down. The ball's come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And that pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on third and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on first and second down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense, and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Volunteers. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. Not every team can handle the pressure of being a #1 seed. It takes a mature group of players. It takes a coaching staff that understands how to push the buttons of this team, which has been expected to win really from the start of the bracket, Joel.
Well, Chris, as we saw last year with Indiana as a #1 seed in this position, it took really bold decisions by their head coach, Curt Cignetti, and great play, in particular in crunch time, from Fernando Mendoza, their quarterback. I think the same will have to be true for this group here today.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They stop him, but it's a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Trying to find room. It's Gordon. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? At second down, you move the chains. That's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. There was no catching him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Bringing it out. It's Cross. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He hands it off from the gun. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Grab by the receiver. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now. 2nd and 3. He keeps it on a design run. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. After the incompletion, we have a man shaken up. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of it's not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake? And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Catch made on the left side.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this.
He's got space. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and a step.
It's caught. He's got room. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Staley. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The offense going with the hurry up.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Vols.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Deep ball falling away. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's the money down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And he'll set up to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. The pressure's on. Open field ahead. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling. A handoff from the shotgun. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaking free. End zone ahead. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. tackle made just short of the marker, saying it's going to be inches to go. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the ground, it's Jackson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
The back's got it. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage, 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
And the wideout goes in motion, looking downfield. It's Sayin, caught by the receiver. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, there's 2 things that the quarterback has to have if he's going to complete a corner route to the wide receiver. You've got to have anticipation, there's no doubt, but you've also got to choose the right trajectory, and here he does both. It's a completion, and this offense is playing really well.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
On 2nd and goal, but give it to him again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. The ball is out close to the goal line. The defense has it, off and running. The 50, past the 40. They can't stop him. At the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door. You make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. looking to pass. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Now it's second down here. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, ball in their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
The Vols looking to run some tempo here. He hands it to the back. He's got room to run. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. And the Vols will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. We got a stoppage in play here. An injured Buckeye player. Certainly hoping his championship game is not over. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. A quick spin move. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety, right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught quickly. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counterplay, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. If you run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He's looking to throw.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Press coverage now from these DBs. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Volunteers will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's an important 1st down on that running play. To throw, it's Sayin. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And we've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And this time it's complete. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. Oh, and he'll go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He runs it into the end zone. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. Great execution all the way around.
Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. A penalty could be costly. Illegal forward pass makes it second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. Goes out of bounds. The ball spotted now at midfield.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot right down the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
A quick throw to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
This is exactly how you draw it up, is getting a score in the first drive of the third quarter when you defer when you win the coin toss, but never do you expect it to be on the kickoff return. What a return right here. Just an electric way to start this second half.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Time to start the second half, but first, an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Heupel at the half. The message he wanted to deliver in the locker room to his team was, we are right in this thing. Tied at the half in a national championship game. This is where they've got to separate, though, and he knows getting the ball coming out after the half.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And this defense, they got to finish better.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Powers through. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. The Volunteers will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense brings him down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Parker. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. And he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, almost another. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out. And this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Well,
Chris, they tried to pick up the first with the RPO. That's the bread and butter play of this offense, but they're short. So what do they do here? 4th and short. Do they go for it?
The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. On the run, it's Jackson. To the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
The beat goes on for this elite wide receiver on a big stage. He said, hey, they can't guard me today. So far, Joel, he's right.
Chris, I thought he was a little too confident before the game.
It's caught. He's breaking. Look at that. He's still going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game. I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Catch made for the score.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Trying to find some room. It's Jackson.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle. But that Wildcat look does produce a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage. Set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Catch is made down the middle. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. Tight end goes in motion. Now they call a run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge of the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking to throw it deep. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Headed for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
I love when a quarterback is careful with the football when he gets down here near the goal line. It's touchdown, check down. I say it all the time. You hear me, Chris, talk about it every time an offense gets it.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge of the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on it if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. To the air, it's Sayin. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Back to throw again. Coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. This has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. They bring him down after a short gain there.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Press coverage now from the secondary. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got some space. Look out.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards. Out of his passing situations, this defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's tackled for a... After the catch, the defense all over that one.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Got an opening here. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
It's way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just...
The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's saying. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So 2nd and 10 there as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. On the return, he'll be tackled in the end zone. A touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Could take it all the way. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They keep him off balance with a run. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. No huddle now for the offense. And the tailback's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play inside the 25 now.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 2nd down and goal upcoming. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. An important 3rd down and goal now. At the end of 3, the score is tied. Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So impressed with the execution all the way down the field, and a gotta-have-it drive, and they're able to put it in the end zone. What a beautiful job. And I tell you, this offense and this quarterback, so impressive. Again, are you great when your greatest is needed? And they are right here late in this ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get... Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds close to the 25. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got space. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's got it right near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The Buckeyes with an answer. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Matthews. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush gets home. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The Vols answer right back with a touchdown.
Dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. He finds his man. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He could go. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking for some space. It's Gordon. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. The Vols move into the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Grab for a touchdown. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now getting ready for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. With the catch, it's Johnson.
That's a good start to this drive, but now they got to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit, maybe try to score right around that 2-minute mark. If they're able to do that.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. A play action, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense on the field to take over. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. And the Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff to the single back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. And there's the handoff. He's got a crease. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the field, trying to get him.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on third.
Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Pass incomplete, and a man shaken up on the play. Offense facing third down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, and he's short. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a third and long.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change? That you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he'll drop back here on third down. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On the run, it's Jackson. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
When you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback, every conversion is
intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but important takeaway.
Chris, they didn't need to be this aggressive down the field. There is time. It's on their side. They could have checked it down and worked their way down the field, but they forced it. The defense was ready, and now it's going the other way.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, this defense is finally able to cue in on this quarterback. He's been very effective so far today, and then the offense goes back to it. Maybe they went to the well one too many times, but finally the defense adjusts, and they're able to key on the quarterback and get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to continue to do that, because I tell you what, this quarterback has been effective today.
Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Volunteers. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Leaning on the run game here late. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, it feels like the offensive coordinator tried to go back to that well one too many times on this series. They've certainly been effective running the quarterback all day long, but might be time for a play action. Use that effectiveness early in the game to build into success in this part of the game. Use that quarterback and his legs, the threat of his legs, in order to get the ball down the field.
The sure hands, it's Jackson. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost.